this is Anna from Badass, and today we are diving into our Growbook case to tell you how we are dealing with branding and, getting details. So, a disclaimer of this video, this is our project which is still in development. It's not yet completed, so yes, we are talking in progress so that we wouldn't forget all the details we wanted to share with you. Maya. Meet our product designer. This is Maya. You can wave. What is Growbook? Like, what is the case? What is that?
Is an app where parents, relatives can track how their children grow, how they develop. They can track the most precious milestones from their life, and also get some tips, useful articles, how to raise their children.
All right, yeah. So can, I don't know, maybe Lisa tell what are the services that we did for Growbook? Because we we had pretty messy process. We did tons of iterations and changed stuff all over and over again, but maybe you can tell people how we did that.
Yeah, we start with defining like sound and voice, look and feel, benefits of the app. Then we do wireframe, we do user flow, structure. We need to understand where to move, what screens we need to make, how it should work. And then we proceed with the design concepts first. There was a lot of concepts for that time. And then comes the design when they define the concept.
Yeah. Then I wanted to cover, like, we name the product we have or the project, like Growbook, an app. But generally when we're speaking of brand and, building it and analyzing it, that's not just an app, it's always some kind of problem that we're solving. And we are trying to focus on that all the time. So what is the problem we are solving here? We help parents be present in the life of their children, which is pretty common problem in busy world, I guess, when parents are having, loaded weeks, job at work and other stuff. And this is emotional problem. Like, problem is mostly based on emotion, not on the rational side of the problem. So a lot of parents are feeling bad for not being involved in child's life. Maybe they've been separated and they are struggling because of that. They haven't seen their child's first step or achievements, and we are here to help them. And that's what people would be eager to pay money. And in some of the economic definitions of brand, it is the profit. That's the margin people are ready to pay extra, like, for basic product. You may just have, I don't know, for photographs or I don't know, just photos in the gallery, but that's not organized in timeline as we have it in app. We'll be talking about it later. And it doesn't have information about the preferences and favorites of the child at a certain age, and it doesn't have educational materials for parents as well. And that's just the gallery that you have of screenshots, and they are messy. So yeah, we're coming in parents' life and helping them out. That's having child is pretty, huge stage in life and really hard. Next thing I wanted to talk is emotional benefit or emotional benefits. Maybe, I don't know, Maya, let's start with you.
Emotional benefits are that family can be potentially together even when they are separated, maybe when they are in a long distance between each other. We build ties between family. Also, one more emotional benefit, as you have already said, is that family, relatives, parents are present in their children's life as well. And also one more emotional benefit is that parents can take care properly of their children.
Yeah, maybe Lisa, you can add something.
We like take care on our side for parental education, so they will know how to do some stuff, when to take his son or daughter to the doctor. So all that tips we taking it, we're covering it from our side, from the software side.
Yeah, that is one of the premium features app has when you're purchasing the subscription as well. One more thing which I love highlighting is having rational features apart from emotional side. And rational here would be like, I often say this, I guess I said it plenty of times, but when a person is buying something at the supermarket, let's say, and I don't know, customer was impressed by it or got emotional and he bought it, and it was irrational purchase. Then in long term, he would got home and he would, feel guilty of spending money on that. So we need some rational basis to support the decision he made, like so that people wouldn't regret buying our product. That's why we have rational features, and this one would be having photos and content protected. It's pretty safe because you just share. You have your followers via email, correct? Like you just share it with relatives, and there is no links. You cannot share it just among people, and your child's photo wouldn't be exposed anywhere. Yeah.
Also, I do think that previous emotional benefit also can be good rational benefit, because you're not only covering your I don't know, overwhelming something like that you don't know something, but it also like rational, because you have these tips physically, you can use it, you can do something with it, so it's not only emotional, I guess.
Yeah. And well, I'm not sure it's up to the owner, but maybe you can just use all of the materials you've downloaded while having a subscription, and then you'll be able to use it throughout like lifetime. In most of the apps, it's how it works. So yeah, I would buy for this to download all the materials. I would pay for this. I mean, then comes sound and voice, like how it sounds. And I love the way when we one day decided that it should sound like, with all the copy on the app, like a fairy tale before night time or sleep time. Who came up with this idea? I don't remember. Yes, yeah. Why? Maybe you can comment something on the sound and voice once again.
Yes, it is quite a fairy tale at night. It has to be joyful, festive, and it has to make parents feel like they celebrate something, like they celebrate every moment of their children's lives. Also supportive. It means that we can provide as well some tips, resources, articles, and I don't know, maybe like careful. It also shows how parents love their children.
Yeah, that's loving sound and voice. Just call me. The next thing is pretty similar to sound and voice, but look and feel. Because sound and voice is about the way you read copies, about UX writing mostly, and that's it. And look and feel is more of colors, of imagery, of any animations we use. So I believe most dedication Lisa did to just look and feel, like look in terms of colors. because we will talk about this in a few moments, but we had a little conflict with design while working on it. And one of the points Lisa was trying to make is that we had a lot of colors which were not celebratory, and now these are bright. And actually, I love the design because it's super bright. It would make my day like a sun. I don't know. So yeah, you can talk about all the colors, all of it.
Yeah, about the colors. The app's supposed to be like regarding to sound and voice and look and feel stuff. It's supposed to be festive, but at the same time quiet as a fairy tale. It was hard to combine, and the point is, like that I think on that moment that if we want to be like sometime first on the market, if we take it as a goal, we should make like game changer apps. It should be like something that surprises that somebody hasn't seen like in a while or at all. Like it should surprise the customer, it should surprise the audience, it should surprise like everybody who sees it. So my point is that it should be like just the fire. So I couldn't calm down until we found some like good solution for all of us. And actually, I'm glad that this fight happened, because now we have like good user experience, and now we had perfect, amazing software. So yeah, we took.
All right, I guess that's the moment to talk about the fight, because like I had kind of a plan of the video, and we are going into it. So, what actually happened? Like, the pre-story would be that we are working on the project, and this is like voluntary work project, so we're not getting like money for it. And we struggled with timeline, because when you're doing something voluntarily, you just lack of time always. And Maya was the one who was focusing on the project, and she was like the main designer. And then we were struggling with time, so I said like, "Hey Lisa, can you help us out?" And yeah, Lisa joined, and then Lisa and Maya worked together. And like they had a lot of texting happening in our chat. I was distracted with other projects. I couldn't manage it all. And then one evening, I like usually go to bed at 10 p.m. or so. So I'm trying to turn off all of the social media or all of the chats and other stuff. And then I see just what were you texting there? Like you said that you were angry, or I saw some messages which I couldn't skip, and I was like, yeah, we should make a call. And we were talking up till midnight to resolve the conflict, which we had based on the design, like based on the color palette, on the fonts, on spacing system, but it was great. I saw girls being involved in the project, and that's actually positive for me. It's not funny, but yeah, it was great. Maybe you can tell about the conflict, because the matter of it, because I'm not the one to share it. Maybe
I remember that I didn't like some colors that Lisa used in her concept, and I tried to politely say that. And also I like some other stuff that I didn't like. Then Lisa said that she doesn't like something in my work, and there wasn't something bad, or like it wasn't a tragedy. But I think that that conflict started just because we loved our concepts, and we were like,
I heard, yeah, attached. So I heard one, I don't know, designer blogger telling that designers are mostly bad at doing business with agents and other stuff because they are getting too attached to their design or works. So they cannot monetize it in scale or, you know, move business-wise because they are focusing on the quality and other stuff. Yeah, maybe that's the pause which is waiting for us, but yeah, sometimes we are too attached. Lisa.
Yeah, I guess the first point is that we both like wanted to do better. In general, we wanted great result, but in some moments, like we all do not like the criticism, and I'm trying to process it and work with it and take it like calm. But for all of us, it's hard when like person telling you, I do not like your design or something. Like from my side and from my side, I guess it's the same. So, and my point was that I wanted to do better, and I just like I joined the project in the middle of the project, like, and I guess the point is I was looking at this design and I was understanding that for me, like basically for my vision, how I see it, it's not enough like for the case. I just wanted to create a game changer app that it's not like it's not common on the market, that people not used to. Not doesn't mean like not used to in the user experience, but not used to like in general. Yeah. So sometimes maybe all of the designers, maybe I am getting like too creative and over creative, and I guess from my side it was the problem, but I'm glad that we find like something between Maya's and mine concepts, and displayed it like into life.
Yeah, we saw the drawbacks in both our works so that we could say it to each other, and then we came to a conclusion of what we have to change, and we solved all those like problems, and now we have also can say that perfect design with a good user experience and user interface.
Yeah. I would say, like, as I listened to you, especially like Maya at the start, when you are getting too attached to the project and to your work and other stuff, I remembered I'm currently sometimes watching Office, and I love Michael Scott there. And at one of the interviews, his superior boss asked, "What are your downsides? Like, what are your negative sides at work?" And he's like,
I work too hard. I care too much.
But that was funny. And we are talking here like we care too much. That's why we fight. I believe, yeah, we have figured this problem. We are moving on with it. We are changing our approach with other projects, and we are actually like on paid real projects are focusing one designer at one project at a time. That's why this is a showcase of why working like several designers and organized on the project is really bad idea, because one designer is able to get in the flow, to focus on the project full time, do not care about timesheets or calculating money or sharing work with other designers or having meetings to organize your work. You just, get into it and you do badass things, as Liz said. Yeah, let's get back into the questions, like the script. The question would be, what role do we play in users' life? I can answer this. So we are kind of mom friend at the bench, in the play garden or somewhere in the yard. We are just having our tiny babies and sharing, I don't know, secrets on how to grow up your baby. with perfect mom picture. That's who we are. We are the advisor. We are the one who is wiser but still pretty cool as a friend. And as we were talking, I remembered something as we were talking at the start of it. Yeah, on educating part. So when you are getting new piece of information on how to grow up your child, sometimes you get too hostile to new information. We are all trying to avoid new things because historically, from the evolution point of view, we would, it would be some kind of threatening thing. So when we are sharing our tips, not aggressively, in playful manner in the app, then it's more comprehensible. It's closer to the user. Like, you can use the tip. If you do not need this, you do not open the library. It's not obligatory. So yeah, here we are, like a friend, helper. There are some, I don't know how you say this in English, when there are various cartoons where there is tiny animal with a backpack, or just a backpack, who is called helper, and you are just calling for the helper. Target audience. Who's our target audience? Lisa.
Yeah, our target audience is young, progressive parents who want to preserve the memory of their children's childhood, like to capture this moment, not to feel guilty, like while they on the work or something, like to capture everything. So yeah, that's young parents.
I would like to highlight that these are not children and these are parents. It was hard sometimes to keep in mind that and remind ourselves that we were working on concepts and design, that we are not making these toys for children. We are making something actually nostalgic in one of the concepts for parents connected to their childhood in 90s, in 2000s. And yeah, brand pairing. We would have all of the things which connect with the brand and which would help us grow the brand. And it can be, let's say we are organizing an event with our app and partners. We would involve there some toy stores or attractions or food for, sweets for kids, and carousels and games with music playing. So any company which would be at the fair for children would be a great brand pairing here. Also, it would be some vintage photography, company, or maybe a photographer, videographer as well. Yeah, it would be pretty good. And what else? Like, Lisa, can you help me? I'm starting to forget. What are all things?
Make some cartoons. I'm not sure, like,
yeah,
if it will work. Yeah.
So you just partner with any other company which has same target audience, like young parents, and that's going to be great. And you can just have endless brand pairing, endless strategies for years. The next thing is minimum vital info user should get before purchase. So yeah, Lisa.
Yeah, I guess the first is the functional of the software. So like they should know how this works, what they can do. There should be a trial, so they know how to do it. They have some time to work, to figure it out. Also, they should know about the plans, what the plan includes, like how many members, what programs, so something like this. Help me out.
Yeah, price?
Price, of course, yeah.
And it should be after first 30 days, which are trial days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that user can cancel the subscription
yeah,
if
terms. And for which age this app would be a great fit, but that's for all children. Yeah, maybe teenagers wouldn't be as excited about having this app. That's kind of a childish app. Up to, I don't know, 12 years it would work. That would have to figure out some, I don't know, variation of the app to make it look cooler. Also, I wanted to remind you of subscribing to our Instagram, because there we would have all our real life experience. I'll be posting stories on how I'm recording this video, and I've put my laptop on the box because table wouldn't fit in here. So yeah, I'll all of the funny things, all our conflicts are there on the Instagram. So, and reels, yeah, which are pretty great. Then we did, after analyzing, we did wireframes and user flow, and which is pretty, like black and white schemes, pretty boring. You can check this out on the picture. And then we had references and mood boards. How did we put them together? We had several iterations, and Mai did some kind of first presentation to me, right, of references. Then we had mood board and references, and we've put together some pretty cool slogans and kind of narrative overall. Can somebody read them? Because I don't have them.
Yeah, I can. So capture moments as bright as these gums are. Be free in posting. Capture your child's precious milestones as nostalgic and cherished as the day you got your first Tamagotchi. Be proud of collected memories as we were in a childhood with stickers. It's cool because actually we can use all these slogans in the app, and it's like highlighting the sound and voice, and it's great, I guess.
Yeah, we can not only use them on the app, we can use them on the social media or on the website if we're building landing for this app, or if we have merchandise, or everywhere. Like that's the basis you can use through years and years.
It's also a strategy, yeah.
Yeah, like I got, I'm sorry, I'll say it. I was kind of astonished by the way a lot of companies are using their slogans. I don't remember where I saw it but a lot of companies are not tired of repeating one short slogan again and again, like through decades even, because I don't think that I'll ever see advertising by Nike without just do it phrase, or by Red Bull gives you wings. Like I'm not sure that I have seen any other ways of phrasing this sentence. So yeah, they're using their slogan, and this makes people remember the brand, and this expresses brand's values and vision. We actually have quite a few of them, but if we choose one of those, that would be great for advertising as well. Then we had concepts based on these mood boards and references. We had pretty several. You can as well work on this, so you can share their names.
Okay, we got the concept that was first, actually before I joined the project. It's called Vector. It was like in a bright colors. It was like child's drawing, so you will see it, and 3D concept, and scrapbook, cinematic. The next was which one? Then we got Tetris concept, and I guess more. No.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And we went with Tetris and vintage or cinematic. Yeah, a big blurry line between that, but that's fine. And I guess like the first thing, children's drawings. Where did we got these drawings? Because I remember asking my friend for her little brother's drawings, And as well with fun. Maya, can you remind me where we got these kids' drawings? Because we actually got real kids' drawings and then redrew it on the.
Yeah, we talked about that children can draw something for us, that we can use their drawings of their family for a logo. And I asked my friend who has a little brother, and luckily he had just painted their family. Also, I remember that I tried to paint a family like that the child, but it didn't look quite right.
Like I love the way we stayed true and authentic. Is you cannot fake children's drawings. They have great imagination. You cannot copy that. So we went with that, but we refused from having this concept because it was too badass for us for the first time. Like it made UX look a bit messy. All these lines on the call to action buttons, but that's great for banners or for some graphic design. Maybe not for app, not for this time. The next one was
3D concept.
Yeah, it was also my idea. Well, 3D is top. It's looking good, and actually we have 3D, so
Scrapbook. Yeah.
All right. So I love the idea of scrapbook because it's nostalgic and it's connecting you emotionally. Like user connects emotionally with his childhood, which was full of this. How do you name this scrapbooks? Okay, I did that when I was young, or it was full of Tetris or Tamagotchi, or not that many. Maybe in US, most of the kids would start having their first computers and some pretty simple games there, and internet. We wouldn't have here in Ukraine, but
Cinematic.
yeah, cinematic. It was warm. It was comfortable, calm. It felt like home. And I loved. I watched tons of reels in Instagram, and I loved the cinematic concept. So I yeah, we go into cinematic, and then we refused from having that because it was less celebratory. Yeah, that was one of the parts of the content, and the last one was Tetris concept. Yeah, it felt like a game. It would be a great fit both for kids and for parents, and it was bright. So yeah, we went with that. And we did logo. We did a lot of variations of logo. I'll insert it here as well, starting from drawings. But then we ended up with what, like
letter with the letter G, and just the word Growbook with this font, the pixel game font that we used in a whole design as a main font.
Then we did the design part. How you shared divided the screens between each other.
Yeah, we just went on a poll and divided, you take this, I take this, if you're okay with this. So we're trying to make it half for Maya and half for me. I was trying to make it this way.
Have you divided it by flows? Like somebody did authorization and somebody did home screen, and
Yes.
Maybe you can have any other comments on the content we had, on the design we built. I
remember 2 logos that I made before I joined the project. It was pretty funny because firstly I was trying to make some child's drawing, but implement this to make a full version of the logo and adapt it or mark or something like logo mark.
Yeah.
And there was a girl who was playing some childhood game with his hands. It was the letter R, I guess. If we insert it, you will see. And the other one, there was a funny bird. It was in a few weeks, like after the first variation of the logo, because we decided to change it. I don't remember actually why we decided, but yeah, there was a funny bird, but it didn't
I forgot
work.
about the bird. Like, I really forgot about it. Yeah, it was great. It had great ideas, but somehow with all this technical, I don't know how to say it, technical apps, AIs, and other stuff, we are getting our logos pretty simplified, and that's why we moved on with a more minimalistic version. It's clearer, it's more noticeable when you are, looking at it at the screen of your phone, among other apps. It's not that confusing. It doesn't have a lot of details. And actually, someday, I believe I wrote a post, we talked about how minimalism is great. Like, why is it great? That's not when you wrote some text, like just word on a white background. It's when you've tried a lot of things, when you've tried the girl, when you've tried the bird, when you've tried, what else we had? Yeah, children's drawings. And then we are like, all right, we have this pixel font, like in games. That's how it's working, and that's why it's working, I guess. So yeah, we told everything about this case, and it's pretty exciting case. You can check this out in Behance in more details. And yeah, we have other cases here on the YouTube, so you can check them out. They'll be somewhere here. I don't know. I do not know on which side they'll be. Yeah, so say bye.
Bye.
Bye.